Down we go. Bip bada bip. I ain't got the dirt yet. Oh, if your computer can run Andromeda, I'm sure you'll be able to run the new Mass Effect. It's not like they're gonna make the new Mass Effect like require stupid hardware upgrades. So we continue. Like that. Okay. Yeah, if your computer can play Cyberpunk at like really good quality, then yeah, you're fine. You have to keep in mind there's an interesting dance between increasing the graphic requirements on a video game to attract people who are excited about high quality graphics, and making sure that the requirements are not high enough that you're making your game inaccessible to a large majority of gamers. You know what I mean? So you want your game to support like Cyberpunk, for example. You want your game to support all these shaders and like reflections and god rays and whatever the cool shit is that they're doing now in graphics cards. But you also want, like, if you turn the graphics to like medium, you want that to meet like 85% of everyone else. And even, like, I play Cyberpunk on medium, and even on medium, Cyberpunk looks amazing. Hey, Skid, what's up, man? You got Athos interested in joining your realm? Nice. Yeah, man, I'm doing alright. No complaints. just gonna say that every time I break a tool.
Oh, that'll be the breaking noise.
Yeah, we'll just replace that in our resource pack. Oh, people will be like, "The fuck was that?" It's a ghost. Or not texture pack. Resource pack.
Well, they used to be called texture.
Yeah. I think they changed it to resource when they switched the way it was done.
Yeah. What we were talking about yesterday, that it used to just be a single sheet.
Yeah.
There were like, because there were so few textures.
Yeah, there were like maybe 40 textures in the whole game. So they just had one sheet of paper that had all the textures on them. And you could just share out an image file. Now you gotta zip up like 150 megs worth of stuff.
This is why changing resource packs, like where
I'm Commander Shepard, and AwesomeMattG is my favorite streamer on Twitch.
Sometimes it's not just an image or like a PDF file, it's that with
There's
the
a bunch of
JSON that goes
JSONs.
with it, or there's also item blocks, you know, block states, texture, like there's just so much stuff.
Hey, what's up, Scrotumus? Thanks for the resub, man. How you been? Scrotumus Maximus.
Great name.
Yeah, you just call him Scrot. Super busy? I feel you, man.
No, there wasn't a part in that.
You got a new job and you had to move to Florida.
Oh wow.
Damn, son.
Where'd you move from, if you don't mind answering?
Yeah. Yeah, where were you to begin with? He's all like, France!
Jesus.
New York.
Oh, that's gotta be a big.
Yeah, New York to Florida, that's a significant adjustment. Some temperature differences there. Some humidity differences. You moved to New York from Texas.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Well, if you live near the coast, then you'll be fine. Like, Florida's worse than Texas coastline, but at least you know what you're getting into, you know?
Yeah.
You hate New York? Well, you're welcome. I don't know. I don't know how to respond to that statement. You miss Texas? Hot, man. Hot in Texas.
Where we are.
Yeah.
Got some good wins sometimes.
Sometimes. Actually, no, we get some of the best wins anywhere. Like, there are surfing tournaments here because we get good wins. There's no Whataburger in New York, bro. I don't know what I would do if I moved out of the Out of where Whataburger, I guess I would just order all their stuff online. Because you can order like all their sauces online now, which is really awesome.
Yeah, but like we couldn't just go to HEB, grab some. We miss HEB.
Oh, bro, we would miss HEB the worst. Holy crap. You order Whataburger spicy ketchup online? It's the way to do it, man.
I was so glad when they started bottling it.
Yeah. It just made sense, you know. Whataburger is a Texas company. HEB is a Texas company. Why doesn't Whataburger just bottle its stuff and sell it at HEB? It's a win-win. And then they did it. And then it turned out to be a win-win. Like you go to the condiment aisle at HEB and there's like one shelf is usually 4 feet wide. There's like 4 shelving units width-wise full of condiments, and like one whole like 4-foot section is just ketchup. And down at the bottom they've got like French's and Hunt's and the green and purple ketchups. And then the rest of that 6-foot tall rack is Whataburger. Like, nobody in Texas is buying anything but Whataburger ketchup. I remember when it first came out, and they didn't even have places to put it on the shelf yet, because they hadn't, like, redone their shelving plans.
Mm-hmm.
And they just put pallets of Whataburger ketchup out in the middle of the floor, and, like, within hours, the pallet was gone. They just didn't have any. And then they were like, well, maybe we'll get some more, and maybe we'll introduce spicy ketchup. And then they introduced spicy ketchup, and they're like, there's no way spicy ketchup is going to be as popular as the regular ketchup is. So we won't even order as much of the spicy ketchup as we do with the regular. And then that was gone within minutes. And now it's like there's one shelving unit for regular ketchup and one shelving unit for spicy ketchup. Now they sell their mustard and they sell their ranch. They sell... what else they sell? They sell their mayo. They sell their honey butter sauce. They sell their barbecue sauce. In College Station, there are 3 classes of HEB. 4 college student HEB. Oh, poor HEB, college student HEB, and then upper class HEB. Yeah. I mean, that's really anywhere, honestly.
I grew up going to the poor one. But I mean, even like the poor one is still, like, it's still a good store.
Oh, yeah.
It still has all the, like, HEB brand and, Country Fair and stuff.
Yeah, you don't have the wider variety of, like,
right.
Fancy. There's not a cheese section.
Well, back then we didn't have it, but there wouldn't have been, like, a central market there either.
Right, right. Yeah, I'm sure there is not a central market in that HEB on that side of town.
And no, we didn't have a cheese section. I mean, we could find the big blocks of Velveeta.
There was Velveeta cheese and then American singles. And that was essentially it. You know, if we got Swiss, we were lucky. I'm sure there wasn't like a fresh deli. You know, with a deli slicer.
No, I mean, there was a meat counter, but they didn't have deli meat.
Yeah.
It was more just the meat place that you could be like, hey, you guys got a package of ground beef or whatever.
Yeah. Kroger's is too close to you not to go there, and Walmart is next to the high school you teach at.
We only have HEB here and Walmart.
Yeah, we did have Albertsons for a while, but Albertsons was trash.
HEB in our town ran everyone else out.
Nap, what's up, dude? Yeah, still on peaceful. Just chilling.
I think if you're gonna dig quarries, being on peaceful just makes sense.
Yeah, once you get to about this depth, you don't need to play on peaceful because the monsters just fall in and die. But oh, I would. Still on peaceful, sigh.
Yeah, but like I just said, Matt's got a wife that just said, I don't want you playing on non-peaceful for now, so...
Yeah.
Matt also has that obligation.
That too. Hey, Nap, when are we gonna play Turtles? Did you get it on Steam? No? Yeah. No, I know you said you got it on Switch, but I said there was no crossplay. And then you said, oh, well then I'll buy it on Steam as well. So I thought you meant like in a couple of days. I guess you just meant eventually. Have you played it? On Steam, that is? On Switch, that is?
I thought he said he was waiting.
Yeah, he said he was waiting for it, so I'm assuming he's gotten it by now, though. Oh, you're still waiting. Wow, how long do they take to ship that? Oh, they haven't even done it yet. Oh, snap. They should, if you buy a physical, like, limited run copy, they should send you a code, too. So that, like, you could download it for now. And then play it until you get the physical copy. That would be awesome. Oh, but hey, Nap, I got the hopper thing working. I'm pretty sure you were here last time we talked about it.
He was the one that was helping to...
Oh, yeah, okay, there you go.
Yes, definitely.
But yeah, I got this all set up, so there's like chest hopper, chest hopper, chest hopper. So then I can just like throw shit in there. And then I go downstairs. What's this texture pack? A custom one that Cappy threw together.
It's mostly Ozocraft. I don't want to... I mean...
Yeah, you don't want to be all like, it's all me, but...
It's not. It's mostly Ozocraft with some stuff changed. But if you want it now, like... I'll make Matt give it to you.
Yeah, I can send you a copy of it. I'll put it up on my Google Drive or something and send you the link.
Yeah. Yeah, I went in and tweaked a few things like the ores and rain and snow, some of the glass.
Yeah, the rain is much heavier.
Yeah, but that's an easy switch out if you don't like that.
Don't tell him that.
It's very difficult to do, and you'll never figure it out.
Tell him to use the heavy rain. Use the heavy rain, Nap. Suck it up. Heavy rain is cool.
I also made like the grass blocks. I took the green on the grass down lower.
Yeah.
So it covers more of the block.
Did I just tell you to suck it up? Yeah, man. Stop being a bitch. But yeah, like the grass, see how it comes further down the dirt block? You did that.
Yeah, it doesn't do that in the normal version. But I would say if you don't care about all of that, like Ozocraft is like 95% used, and then just a few other textures from other places like the
Clarity?
Well, no, the terracotta. One of the big ones. That
John
switched
Smith?
out.
I think.
No, I didn't get the clay from the terracotta from him. I don't remember. I think I got it from like Flows or one of the like hyper realistic ones.
Oh, okay.
'Cause it's also a different size. This texture pack's 32, and then terracotta is 64.
You like how the gravel looks?
Oh, I love the gravel in.
Let's see. Give me a second here. Options, resource packs, open folder. Compress that. Let me just rar this up real quick. Hold up. Rar!
Oh my god, you're such a.
Alright, and then we'll upload it over here. Alright, give me like 2 or 3 minutes. Yeah, the gravel looks good.
I think that's why I love gravel so much too. Is I always liked the way it looked in OzoCraft.
I like the way you look. Sure do.
Like my gray hair?
I do like your gray hair, actually. Your gray hair is awesome. I'm all about your grays.
I've always loved salt and pepper hair. So I've always really liked gray hairs. That's why I always liked
Cappy's getting that salt only.
Yeah, I've got it's gonna be very salty.
You're starting to get gray hair too? Bro, I was getting gray hair in high school.
It's funny because, like, obviously, my mom's much older than me. My mom doesn't have a lot of gray hair. Like, hardly at all. And neither does my older sister. I definitely do.
Copy link. Yeah, I was getting gray hair in high school, and I started going bald in high school. So, take that.
It's what every guy wants, right? Are you putting it in Discord?
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna suggest that.
Okay. There we go.
That way that anyone that sees it and wants it.
You look good, though. Are you hitting on me?
Certainly trying.
If so, keep going. It's working. No, you're not? Well, get out. Guy named Scrotumus comes in here and starts hitting on me. What a cock tease. Okay, bye. Sag. Yeah, I put the resource pack link in Discord, so you guys can go download it.
I used to always do that with the custom I did.
Yeah.
Mostly because a lot of people like OzoCraft. It really is a very nice texture pack.
It's very good because it's got similar appearances to basic, but it's upscaled and it's also like fancified a little bit.
Yeah, I like the deeper stone color. I think it looks really good if you're doing, like, I keep saying this, like, medieval type builds.
Yeah.
It's just the cobblestone looks really
The
good.
cobble looks really nice because it's more like planned out. Like cobblestone in real life wasn't just haphazardly thrown together, you know? They made that shit work.
Why when OzoCraft stopped
Yeah,
updating the resource pack.
that one guy was all like, "Can I do it?"
Yeah, I just quit Minecraft for a while, and then a fan was like, "Can I take over?" But I do put like in the little like image file, I put Cappy Remix in there so people know it is not the original.
Yeah, it is not OzoCraft.
No, it is mostly OzoCraft, but I've definitely tweaked stuff.
Yeah, I put in the Discord post. I put like it's 95% Ozo with like a few mixed other things.
Yeah.
It's tweaked. Yeah, it's tweaked OzoCraft. All right, see you later, Scrotumus. Thanks for hanging out, man.
Well, that's why, like...
Come hit on me later.
Before you had, like, posted it in Discord, I was like, if you guys really like it, you can just go get OzoCraft, and it would be...
Like, almost
the same.
You bet I will. Swoon!
I think the biggest difference would be the terracotta, because the I'm not super huge in the terracotta in OzoCraft. That's the only texture I'm not.
Yeah. And the armors.
The armors were a little too fancy for me, and since I wasn't gonna use armors, I just took John Smith's armor.
Yeah,
a little dumbed down, but in a good way, like more simple.
You were just dropping in to say hi? Hi!
And you got lost in your eyes and stayed.
Yeah. It's okay, you can hang out longer now.
He stayed here long enough to get you to upload the resource pack.
That's what it was.
He's
using me.
Yeah, he's like, you're so pretty, Matt. Oh, this resource pack's nice. Did you put it in Discord yet? Okay, bye. Gotta go.
Got the resource pack. Get out of here.
Yeah.
I don't need him anymore.
I think it's like one of those things that I like it so much. I'm glad other people like it, because then it's sort of validating, like, I'm not crazy. OzoCraft's really good.
Yeah, Nap got his. He's out.
Yeah.
But for real though, you're leaving?
Just so you don't keep talking to him after he's gone.
I don't want to like start conversations and force you to stay and shit like that if you've got stuff you need to do. Yeah, you're really leaving. Okay.
Bye.
See you later, Nap. Have a good one, man. Tell me when you get Turtles on Steam and we'll play. Christmas sale.
That'd probably be the time to get it. No.
I'm sure it'll go on sale. Probably won't be a huge discount because it's relatively new even then, but it'll probably be like 25% off or something.
It's still better than full price if you were already planning on buying it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why during this sale I actually bought some games, because there had been games on my wish list I've been wanting, and I'm like, even if it was only like 10% off, I was like, that's still better than full price. I can be a cat.
Now I can be a cat. I'm really hoping Stray allows for a pre-install so that I can hit the ground running.
That'd be great.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say at the very least, but as soon as possible.
Yeah, I'd probably like wake up and install it that morning so that it was ready for the evening. I asked Barb if he was gonna play Stray, and he was all like, probably not. And then
someone's gonna put that in fucking marbles.
Everybody in chat was all like, kitty game!
He was like, oh my god.
And he's like, oh no.
I hate you guys. He hates you for asking.
Yes.
It just looks so good.
It does, man. It looks so cute.
That was one of the games they said with our, I did PlayStation Premium. They said that with PlayStation Premium play. Even if it wasn't, though, I'd still get it, because I want to play it as well.
Yeah. It looks so cute.
I also want to replay Ratchet.
Yeah.
At your shop.
What? It's like when you come to me every once in a while and you're like, I'm gonna play 15 again. I was all like,
About that time.
It's been about a month.
Start again. Part of me wants to just start fresh, but then I don't want to. I don't want to. I'd have to do all that grinding at the for the really good accessory, but opposed to spending a couple of hours grinding for stuff the way I did.
heard it here first, folks. Cappy likes grinding.
Love it. That's why when I was looking at The Witness and they were like, oh yeah, these puzzles will take you like 80 plus hours, I was like, this seems like my kind of game.
Yeah.
Tons of hours of gameplay, are you kidding me?
The Witness is fun, dude. You should pick it up since it's on sale.
No.
Yeah.
We should pick it up because you're on sale.
Okay, I'll do it.
No. I need to go see gameplay of it because I don't remember if the puzzles would like break my brain or not.
Oh. I was just gonna say, yeah, puzzles definitely break your brain.
No, but I mean like in a bad way.
Oh, I got you. I don't think so. There's no, like, flashing lights or weird shit going on. Oops.
I'm gonna restart Ratchet and Clank. I don't want to do plus and have like no weapon.
Level them all up again.
Yeah, level them all up. Play the game on a harder difficulty.
Add a girl.
I think watching the like run at GD made me want to play again.
Was it good?
It was good. It was okay. Like I said, for me, a lot of the excitement of
that's
playing
right.
Ratchet is playing with all the weapons. So a wrench only run lost its appeal a little quick. I just want to go in there and like use all the weapons and you know. And I think they said Going Commando has the most weapon types of any Ratchet, so then them not using like
Made you even more like, ah!
yeah, like use them.
Hey, Richard.
Can't wait, like, when you hit Bedrock,
Yes.
called, just to, like, looking from up top because so much deep.
Giggity? Down we go! Any cool stuff in there? That's the wrong.
Got a chest in it.
Okay, so that away. That.
Are we cut down
Yeah.
sticks?
And just regular wood.
And wood? To get wood?
Hey, what's up, Titan? Yeah, man. Trees are cool. Is it Vsauce? Man.
That to your... Oh, must be...
Thanks for the invitation. Not really, but I appreciate it. Oops. Just like that. Hey, what's up, man? Are you Vsauce?
Like, not the first time?
Not in the slightest.
Last time we were like, man, I wish you'd be super smart.
Yeah, dude.
Awesome. I mean,
I
you're
wish I was
smart,
half
but...
as popular as that guy.
Yeah, but like...
Also, like, my name is Matt, and his name is Michael. You were told there would be hole digging, and instead there's tree chopping. What's up, Felix? I've been digging a hole for almost 2 hours now. I'm chopping trees so I can replant them and then go dig more hole.
Stay tuned.
Yeah. Stick around for a few minutes. We'll get back to hole digging. There are few things in this world I like more than digging around in my hole.
Gross.
Don't act like you don't like it too.
Digging around in your hole?
Yes.
Alright.
Yes. I'm lost. This way, okay.
That's why when I have trees, not dig. Chopping trees down. I always left the block on the ground so that I knew exactly where to plant again.
Probably pretty smart, yeah.
Well, counting is also just lame.
Not your forte?
Not really. I would get off and then I would get frustrated.
Get annoyed at yourself.
Yeah, so I'm like, you know what, if I just leave the block there or like dig it and place it back, like I knew that I was using more axes doing that, but it's so minute matter. Big quarries, you have plenty of stone. We're always way better at mapping stuff out.
Yeah.
Well, that's also what I started, like, when I made my tree farm, I replaced the, like, couple of blocks around the tree, like, a different texture.
Oh, bro,
So
let's
then you
go.
do, like,
That's genius.
You do, like, 4, like, so it's like a star pattern and, like, sand or what have you. But it also looks pretty, even if there's no trees growing there. Maybe that's more efficient, because I forgot I started doing.
That'll also help. Because I'll be able to see stuff during the nighttime. Yeah, I should definitely do that. Hold on.
Well, eventually you'll want more of a dedicated area for your trees.
You know what?
Rather
That's
than
true.
Just right there. So similar to like how you plan out your quarry, you can plan out this is where I'm going to do my trees.
I'll put like an actual dedicated tree farm.
Right, and then you can do the pattern because then.
Yeah.
It gives you an excuse to like cut down a bunch of trees somewhere else, flatten out an area, and make a little nice design. Love it.
I do love it. So squidgy. Okay, so we're gonna go chow and chow. Bam. I'm gonna come over here. Ooh. Bam. Bam. Maybe I should put my sticks in here for now.
Yeah. Bam.
Bam. Emerald Lagasse. Sorry, Felix, you said you wanted to look at my hole? I don't know if you're prepared to see the vastness that is my hole. I dug a hole. Cavernous. Thank you. We're just scratching the surface. Hey. Sphincter. Just don't have me Google things again. What was I having you Google last time?
Oh yeah, like goat seed stuff.
Oh yeah. There might be some goats down in here, too, Talon, if you're interested. Also, I distinctly remember telling you not to Google it.
Yeah, but it's also too talented. He doesn't have self-control not to look stuff up. Learn this with the whole, like, I got spoilers for Critical Role. You're like, how'd you get him? He's like, well, I watched a video that was like, it's gonna have spoilers, and I was like, I'm gonna do it anyway. So, I guess if Talon's like, if you're like, want him to do something, just tell him not to do it.
Hey, Two Talon, don't touch the stove. It's hot. Ow, my hand.
It's not me. It's not dumb.
Happy I was the one who did that.
The rule in my house was Lisa's not allowed around the stove because no matter what you tell her, she's gonna touch it.
You don't do that?
You
Well, that's
didn't
fair.
touch the stove when you knew it was on. You didn't know it was on and you touched the burner.
That's true. I thought it was off. And touched the burner.
We only made fun of you afterwards because our stove literally says stove is on or stove is hot, and we just didn't read.
Yeah.
But my mom
Just as a suggestion to everybody out there, don't touch a stove when it's on.
No,
That shit is hot.
it gave you a pretty bad burn on your hand.
It burned my little handsy real bad.
Yeah. Blister.
I literally did, you know the little touch that you do when you're trying to check if something's hot? And you go like this, you know, you go like, you just do that number, just, that's what I did. I did that to the burner. And it was literally that much, and my hand, it had like, instantly, that quickly, my finger had stuck to the burner, and I had to peel it off. that like the upward force was peeling skin. Ugh.
Hot.
It was very hot. I had blisters on my fingies, and the blisters were in the creases of your fingers, you know, where they curl. Oh.
Knuckle?
Yeah, the inside of the knuckles. Oh. Bro, that shit was terrible. Oh, and it was on my left hand, and it affected my finger that got the tip cut off of it. So like it's extra sensitive. Oh. Bro. I don't want to know how much pain I would have been in if I had like reached out to catch myself on the stove because I was falling and like supported my weight with my hand.
Happened.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I don't want to know what that would have been like.
That would have been more exciting than falling in the. I mean, it wouldn't have hurt or anything. It just would have been silly. That
I would have fallen like 4 blocks.
Right,
yeah.
right. But it was more just that, like, the thought that you tried to do a simple jump and miss.
Oh man. Always.
Another nap.
Yes, please. So weird. As a kid, you never want to take a nap, and then as an adult, you're like, bro, naps are sick. Fucking love nap time. I used to be really stubborn about napping.
Oh yeah, I would try to get you to take a nap with me, and you'd be like, "No, I don't need naps."
I'm fine. I don't want to nap. I got stuff I can do. And you were always like, fine. And then you'd go take a nap. And then finally you convinced me and I went and took a nap. And I woke up and I was like, alright. I was missing out, bro. Like, that was dope.
Just like hour nap or so. Not a very long one. Not so long that you feel like terrible.
I think that's the
afterwards.
problem, is I thought it was going to lead to that feeling of like waking up and feeling, you know, that feeling when you're a kid and you come home from school and you take a nap and then you wake up like 2 hours later and it feels like it's the next morning. That's what I thought it was going to be like. And I'm like, I don't want to intentionally give myself that feeling. That shit sucked. But then I took like the hour nap and I was all like, wow.
Felt refreshed and like your brain was energized.
Yeah, I was all like, this is what the doctor ordered right here. Hour-long naps, dude. Let's go.
You're just saying nap and your body's like, nap.
Yeah, my body's all like, bro, you're talking about naps? Let's go. You teach high school and naps are the best part of your day? Yeah, man. You were soldering some copper for work, and when you had to move around, you put the solder in your mouth to hold on to it. I'm guessing you mean the solder physically and not the gun, right? Or do you mean no, you straight up put the soldering iron in your mouth? What do you teach, Amish? If you don't mind sharing.
High school. I like how you just got immediately annoyed with me.
God damn it, Cappy. You know what I mean.
The sigh was really what I
High
was
school!
after.
Jesus Christ. Graphic design.
Oh, wow.
Holy shit, that is not something I am good at. I suck at graphic design. You're like, hey, you want to do art stuff? No. You use torches. You put the business end of the solder in your mouth. Ugh, like Photoshop. No, I know what graphic design is. I'm familiar with it. I'm not good at it.
I feel like our high school had some sort of graphics class or whatever. I remember there was this one time I had to go sit there in on it when our teacher left. They were just like babysitting us essentially.
Yeah, that was Brian.
I remember just being like, this course just seems really intense.
But they were doing it in the building, though. Happy's gonna hit me.
Now you got this sign.
Yeah, I know, right?
It took me a minute. I was like, what are you talking about? What is doing it in the building?
I wish I was good at graphic design. Make my life a lot easier. I'd be like, I'm gonna make my own emotes.
I mean, you still could.
They're gonna look terrible.
You can just lie and tell everyone your kids made them. Yeah, oh, did your kids make those? And you're like, yes.
Yeah, these are definitely my children.
I didn't spend like 3 hours making that one or anything.
Yeah. I remember we had... Oh no, that was Austin. Austin did graphic design.
Oh, okay. I didn't remember which one Smith did.
Smith was web design.
Oh, I took web design.
So did I. You and I both found out that we were working on his websites.
Yeah, we were working on his websites. In fact, we were working on the same one at a certain point because I was like, man, I remember doing this project for him, and it was a special project, so I got to go sit in the other room, and I was like, but there was always changes made to it. And then you were like, wait, I did that.
Yeah,
I
we
was
were all
doing
like
that and making those changes.
They were like this, that, and this and that, and I remember going back and seeing changes that I guess you made.
Yeah.
And being like, well, I guess Smith wanted it this way, because I guess he went and looked at my work afterwards and changed it.
Okay.
So, like, if you ever made changes to my work, I didn't touch it afterwards.
I only made changes when he would tell me, like, change X, Y, and Z. So I was instructed to do it. It was basically like you did 90% and I went and did, like, the 5 extra percent that he wanted changed. We were his little child labor that were doing all this work while he was getting paid.
That's good teaching? Yeah, no, it wasn't. I mean, it was. We learned. But, like, he was a shitty teacher because that was his, like, that was his side gig.
Yeah, he was contracted to make a website, and he would have his students make it.
Yeah, and he had his best students work on it. So we were doing the work, and he was getting paid for it on the side.
I mean, I liked it in the fact that he just was like, I'll give you an automatic A if you do all this. And I was like, yes.
Yeah,
I will absolutely take an automatic A, thank you.
Yeah, that was the same with me. He was all like, because I went into his class and I did like, he quickly determined that I was way beyond all the other kids.
Same. I did like one project and he was like,
I did like, he handed us the workbook and he was like, all right, this is gonna last us like the semester or whatever. And I powered through like half the workbook in a day.
Yeah.
Because I did like all the day's work in like 15 minutes. And I was all like,
I'm done.
I'm done. What do I do now? And he's like, just keep going. And then I ended up doing like half the workbook in like a day and a half. And then I basically finished the whole workbook the first week. And then he was like, all right, so I'm just going to go ahead and give you an A in the class, and I'm going to put you over here, and you can do this stuff. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, because he put me in the room adjacent to them.
That's what he did for me, too.
And I just sat
we found out that we actually did it on the same year, because it was your junior year, my sophomore year.
Yeah, it was all the same.
And I was just like, oh my god.
Still worth it, though. The automatic A was just... I mean, I was top of my class anyways.
Yeah.
Getting a free A, I'm not going to turn it down.
It's not like he wouldn't have given us an A if we didn't do that.
Right. Then I didn't have to do, like, all of the assignments or presentations or whatever. I had special stuff.
Yeah.
I always thought it was weird when it was like, I want you to just for fun to sign this website for like a university, and I'm like, that's weird that he would just be having me do that for fun, but then I just didn't question it.
Yeah, same.
I was like, well,
Same.
whatever, it's just a weird task he wants me to do.
Same. I was all like, alright, whatever. So I'm designing a website for a school, no big deal.
Yeah, it's just
And
pretend.
you know what's funny is I never Googled the school to see if it was real.
I never did either, so it wasn't as if I went there to see, like, are they actually using this?
Yeah, no, never did it. I bet you if we went there like a semester later and looked at their website, it would have been our website that we created.
Yep.
And we would have been like, whoa, look at that.
Hilarious.
There's no way they're still using that website, because I remember doing frames and shit.
Oh, yeah.
And
yeah.
I was all like, nah. Nobody does frames anymore.
Just like an Angel Fire website.
It did. It looked like one of the best Angel Fire or GeoCity websites you'd ever seen.
Yeah.
But it still looked like a GeoCities website, you know?
I remember thinking, man, this isn't my taste. Like, I would want it to look cleaner. But he very specifically was like, no, it needs to have X, Y, and Z. Like,
It needs to have all these links.
And I'm guessing it's because they were telling him it needs to have all of these things.
Yeah.
And he's like, you also need to make sure that if, like, just let's just pretend anyone off the street were gonna go to this website. It needs to be navigatable for them so that they know, like.
Yeah. There were things like, yeah, there's a back button in the browser, but we also had to design a back button on the website.
Yes.
But the back button had to be coded so it went to the previous website they came from, not a specific web page.
Correct.
So...
I remember enjoying doing all the stuff and feeling accomplished when I, like, when the like, codes and things I wrote worked.
Yeah, same.
But...
Did we have an animated mailbox icon for email? I don't think so. I think it was static.
Yeah.
But then he was like, here's all these names of fictitious employees and their email addresses. Can you put that on this staff website here and make it look good?
Yeah.
Yeah,
but it's
sure.
not real, so don't worry. Like, you don't have to worry about anything.
It's
okay.
Yeah, it's funny because looking back at it now, like, he was definitely loading it up.
Yeah, and how could we... I guess it's because you're young. You're like 15, 16 years old.
Yeah.
I just wasn't questioning.
We're just young and stupid, just doing what he says.
I thought it was similar to the workbook. Like, this is just an advanced thing.
Yeah.
That some people
Because it was definitely more challenging.
Yeah.
It was significantly more challenging.
Because I spent like a whole semester just working on like
that website.
Yeah. Whereas everyone else was doing like workbook stuff.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, this is just a really advanced project. This is why he gave me the...
They were learning. They took like a week to figure out how to do hyperlinks, and we're like, we're in there like programming frames and making custom back buttons and shit.
The color of this, I need very specific colors, not realizing it's the school colors. It needs to be this color and like X. Like very specific.
Yeah, here's the hexadecimal value for this color we want you to use. Okay.
Yeah, okay, sounds good.
It's a very specific maroon, but whatever.
It needs to be that exactly. Like, you can't play with the shader or anything. Okay.
Yeah, don't change it. It has to be this. Alright, cool.
Never once questioned it.
Nope, we were always like, yeah, sure, no problem.
That's great.
I don't need to go down.
Have the habit of doing that.
Yeah. What I did is I had dug like 12 layers or something, and I just dumped it into the hopper chest and ran off. And so by then it had filled up like halfway up the hopper elevator. And I was like, okay, now I need to go down there every single time and empty a full load. And then eventually it got to the point where now the chest at the bottom only had like one row of stuff after it had been emptied.
That's why I said it just makes it nice that that wall can be opened up and you can put more hoppies there if you need to make like another double chest or whatever.
Yeah.
When you're later. Good lord. I told you that was going to happen.
I was reading chat.
Chat almost killed you. Amazing.
Thanks a lot, chat.
Was Baka basically? Thanks a lot, Baka. Getting food. Yes, I would like some pasta, please. When I was looking at like the HEB website, when you were like, "You want me to pick up a quick meal for dinner?" and I was looking at just like the crappier pastas or whatever. And I was like, ooh, Zatarain's shrimp Alfredo. Oh no.
Oh.
I don't usually ever get shrimp in like frozen. Better just to get fresh shrimp and
Cook it
yourself, because a lot of times the quality.
Dude, the quality is like night and day.
Yeah.
I don't even like shrimp, and I know the quality is way better.
Also, it's like shrimp's a more expensive ingredient, so to keep the price point low, they don't put a lot of shrimp in it.
No,
And
they're
I'm
like, it's got shrimp, and then you open up the bag, and there's like 4 shrimp in there. And you're like,
well,
this
I guess
is supposed
they didn't lie, but
Yeah. They didn't lie. There is shrimp in there.
I always hear that about Panda Express, where they have their like walnut shrimp or whatever it is, honey walnut shrimp. Everyone always talks about it being really good, but they're like, if you order it, you need to order like way more than just like one serving, because they don't put a lot in there. An expensive ingredient, but I'm like, but by the time you get it, like the amount that you would need, it's just like not cost effective. I'm way too cheap for that.
You had to murder a copperhead?
Ooh.
Well, that sucks. Is it too close to the house?
We used to get snakes. We had copperheads and stuff, like where I grew up. It was always scary. There were a few venomous snakes. Does Two Talon live out in the country?
Yeah-ish.
I mean, obviously I didn't, but we lived near a really, really big field that they never mowed. So a lot of snakes lived in it.
He said he lives on some land, like he's got some acreage. So
I love the idea of living, you know, rurally. How do you say? Rural. Nope.
where,
No.
where does he live?
Out in the boonies.
No.
Rurally. Rurally. Rural.
Rural. That is adorable.
It's not an easy word to say. But I like the comforts of the city.
It was between the house and the chicken coop.
Ooh. That's not good.
Didn't they have a big bridge upgrade they were planning in Corpus? Yeah, well, they're no longer planning it. They're building it. I think it's supposed to be done next year.
They renamed the bridge, or is it still Harbor?
I don't know. I guess we'll hear about it when they finish.
Ask my mom if she wants to drive over the taller bridge.
Why will she?
You want to see a woman panic?
I should ask her that. Hey, I was thinking, and she'd be like, "Yeah, what's up?" And I'm like,
we should go for a drive.
I was like,
Mama.
Once the new bridge opens, we should go across it.
No.
No,
Mm-mm,
no.
Anytime I needed to cross the bridge or like go over to Portland, she would make me drive, and the whole time she would make me so freaked out. She would be freaking out.
You know, that's the best way to get your daughter to like relax about things, is to sit next to her freaking out.
Well, that's why it doesn't work. now when you go over the bridge, that's why I'm more freaked out. Is I learned it from watching you, all right? Oh, because you put some down in the
Oh yeah.
hole.
Yeah, that too. I meant like with the trees.
Oh yeah, I forgot that you put some. I was waiting for that.